Hi everyone, my name is April and I have Crohn's disease. I'm going to tell you a short version of my story with Crohn's disease, and then we're going to get into how to research and come up with a plan to treat your specific set of symptoms. But before I start, I want to say thank you to everyone who has put a video out on YouTube telling their story about Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis and how you found a treatment plan that worked for you. So, my story is this. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease in September of 2018. I had been sick for several months. I'd lost 25 pounds, and at 4 feet 8 inches tall, 25 pounds was way too much weight to lose. And I'm a very hard gainer as well. So I turned to YouTube for how to gain the weight back in a healthy way as well. So thank you to those people who put those videos out as well. However, once I was diagnosed with the Crohn's disease, my doctor put me on prednisone, and I took that for 6 to 7 weeks. But on the day that my doctor gave me my diagnosis of Crohn's disease, I went straight to the pharmacy and filled my prescription for prednisone, and then I went home and I pulled up a medical website, mayoclinic.org, and read everything I could find on inflammatory bowel disease. I needed a medical definition of what was happening in my body. And that's a really great website, by the way, even though they're not sponsoring this video or anything. It's just a great website for studying any type of disease or illness that you want to know about. So, after I did that, I thought, what can I do next? What's my next step? So I thought about it, and I decided that I would stack the deck in my favor by changing some things in my diet. Can't hurt, right? And so I went about researching what to eat when you have Crohn's disease, what not to eat when you have Crohn's disease, what to do when you're in a flare, what to do when you're in remission, to stay in remission, those types of things. And I came up with 8 things that I added to my diet, which I will put in the description box below, and you can try them if you'd like. You don't have to by any means. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you what to do. I'm just another patient just like you. But I am my own advocate, and I think that you should be your own advocate when you go to the doctor. Just because they have an MD behind their name doesn't mean they have all of the answers. You can find a lot of answers on your own, and that's what I'm here to tell you. So, I began to research Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, IBD in general, and I came up with tons and tons and tons of information. So how do you extrapolate a plan from all of this information? And several people have said, it's so contradictory. But the fact is, it's not contradictory. It just means that what works for this person did not work for this person. And IBD is a very individual disease. Each of us is affected differently. So what I did, and what I recommend that you do when you start your research, is write your symptoms down. And as you do your research, try to find the common thread that 50% or more of your resources say, this treatment worked for this symptom. Now, I have 5 or 6 symptoms that go along with my Crohn's disease. So I was looking for the common thread. Sorry, my hair's in my eye. I was looking for the common threads that went with all 5 of my symptoms. More than 50% of my resources saying this treatment worked for this symptom, it was worth writing down and trying. And that's what everybody seems to be missing, is how do you make a plan? The plan is made when you find many, many, many people say this treatment worked for this symptom. And I have this symptom, so that treatment might work for me too. And you write it down, and you have plan A, B, C, and D, so that if the first thing doesn't work, you try the next thing. And you just keep going from there until you find the plan that works for you, that helps manage all of your symptoms effectively. Just keep researching and keep going. but you're always looking for 50% or more resources saying this treatment worked for this symptom. And it might be pharmaceutical, it might be holistic, it might be ancient medicine, it might be Chinese medicine, it might be, I forget what you call it, homeopathic medicine. It could be anything. But if it works, that's what you're looking for. So 50% or more of your resources saying this treatment worked for this symptom, then write it down and try it and see if it works for you. If this video has been any help to you at all, I am so grateful. And you can click the subscribe button below. I will make more videos. This is my first one. I'll make videos according to the questions and comments left beneath this video. So ask your questions. Let me help you research if I can. Help me stop the confusion so that you come up with something that's not confusing but puts you back in the driver's seat. Takes away some of your anxiety about what to do with this new diagnosis for you or a loved one, your child or your spouse or your parent. And this will work for any chronic illness. Any chronic illness. You want to know? Find your medical definition first. Write your symptoms down second. And then find 50% or more of the resources that you can find on the internet, which are innumerable, and write down, this worked for this symptom. And you will get an answer. You will have a plan. So write comments below, ask me questions. Doesn't matter what your chronic illness is, I will do what I can to help you research and find an answer to your question and help you get a plan together that will work for you. I thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day, and my heart goes out to all of you who are sick, and I am going to be a positive, send you positive vibes to help you feel better every day. And don't forget to laugh.